walk onto the server with. OpTic have done their job so far to handle
lock in, boys, lock in.
to them, but kicking this off.
Everybody is high, dudes. Why are we acting like everybody's not aped anyway?
But there's a player just aping top middle, and that ape is not expected by anybody on SSG. He's immediately taken down by Renegade. 3 go down.
And there he goes, Batman.
4, and the pace of OpTic continues into early game 3.
All 4, and just like that, Renegade finds the opening. Sees
Can't see
anytime
store.
There's
Oh,
some
good call.
timidness or an angle not watched by Spacestation, and just charges on through and creates that for his team.
So it's Formal with the first camo of the game.
There you go, boys.
They choose to give him shock as well. Renegade had his option. They're going to choose to give it to
Yep,
Formal.
Matt's got
Right now,
camo with
trades
the
across
shock.
board.
Great combo.
Probably a good thing for SSG with power on the map being owned by OpTic, but now Pipes is being given up as well.
But one thing to take into account here, if you're an SSG fan,
Peace.
is even though OpTic got those initial kills, they got the shock rifle, they got the camo, they don't have that much time.
Another
here
one.
on this hill.
Peace.
You'd
Oh
expect
my
so
God,
much
he's
more
not
to come
missing,
out of that
folks.
when you have a 9-5 kill lead and all these power-ups and power
He's
weapons.
not missing, but
But
we're
I
not
see
really
OpTic
getting
trying
any
to set
time on the
the
hill.
standard now,
But
saying, we are going to get more control.
Fighting for map control.
We're going to outslay you so hard that we'll grab this when it's easier.
Formal starting to shoot like Formal does as he rips Snake.
Almost lines him up.
Rips Lucid and creates an opportunity for a full setup for OpTic Gaming. Now the progression going to get to about halfway. SSG still coming off respawn. Now the power is kind of out of OpTic's control, but they have earned over half the first hill with
yeah,
it.
this is great time right here.
So started off
Just
as
soaking.
concern about their objective efficiency has been answered over those next 30 seconds.
Dodges
Formal
the nade as
and
well. This might be
Renegade
1-0
grabbing
here.
So much time in this, and look at this, almost uncontested. Nobody from Space Station able to find these kills or find this damage. And that's going to be first hill.
Ooh, okay,
Going
first
in favor
hill goes
of
our
OpTic
way.
Gaming.
And they kind of
What's a
overextend
strong
for it a little
start.
bit. Let's see what the spawns look like.
The snowball continues. 3 go down. Eco with 3 kills. Snakebite, you asked to start off the game with him 0-1.
Is this like headquarters? This is like hard point, but if you want a hard point, you get a point for it.
And that plays into it, but got to get his feet on the ground here or his tournament will be over.
First to 4.
There's a couple great grenade kills coming out of Snakebite and Lucid. That's going to be 2 kills on the board. Lucid also has camo, and they're closing in here towards Hydro.
Okay, they got numbers down here low.
Another player is back here for OpTic Gaming. Another player is spotted. The Batwedge taking no shield. Last player alive will be in blue for OpTic Gaming.
Traded.
A trade for Lucid. It's going to reward some good time here for SSG, but let's see how strong this setup, because we saw a perfect setup.
Those are
in
good
Hill
shots,
1 from
good team
OpTic
shots.
And we're seeing some rare desperation there from OpTic. You saw Renegade kind of caught no man's
Control
land.
hard
All their
point?
batteries trying to
Yeah,
outmatch
yeah,
on
it's
that
a
kill,
mixture.
Giving up a staggered death. This is now 60% of the hill time here for Space Station.
This might be 1-0. We'll get another crack at this.
A good hold, down, pushing long
But
haul
it's a
by
good
himself.
hold. They
Able
get a
to taken
kill.
down, but in the meantime, I believe the hill carrier does go down. Snakebite starting to heat up. Good shots. And now, with an assist as
Matt's
well,
last up, back
this
silo.
should be Space Station tying this game 3 up.
Yeah,
Ooh, almost
they
catches
know
him.
where
Wait, Matt
one
gets one.
spawner is.
Matt
They
might
did
be able to make
not
this
know
mixy.
that Formal was back there, but the kill gets traded out. Lucid wisely grabs hill time as well after hitting that out. Anytime
Okay,
you have
1-1.
that, such a great play there by Space Station. One thing I want to say is that anytime you have a significant advantage, you have like a 3-on-1 scenario.
Over to the
you keep
turbine.
somebody near the hill guy, and even if they get that surprise kill in the hill guy, you trade out the kill.
And that's a
grab
flying
the hill
Formal.
time.
3
That's
dead.
exactly what Space Station did to secure that second hill.
An easy win condition, but the rotation towards the turbine was a failure for SSG. OpTic Gaming get the early hill time as you see Formal plants his seed into this hill and is not really under a ton of pressure. A lot of SSG stuck in pipes, and this is a very difficult push for SSG, but with Legend
they're gonna
going
push
down,
out of pipes
that's where
here.
the push will come.
Historically, we've seen this hill be a very
Is there a
vulnerable
respawn delay?
location.
Yeah, I don't know
Teams are
exactly what it
already
is,
vying
though.
for Elevator before
Probably like,
they
what,
can decide to jump in the
7
hill.
seconds,
Formal
5 seconds?
scooping up a significant amount of time for this hill. So let's see
Plant
how
his
Space Station
seed?
decide to react.
They get the kill over towards the elevator, but Legend's made his way to top Batwedge right
That
now.
looked
There's
good.
multiple players pushing bottom middle as well. Lucid can't find home with any of the shots with shock rifle
8
right now.
seconds?
Some solid
Okay, bet.
damage, but in the
Wait,
meantime,
Matt's got camo, though.
Swooped up the camo from bottom middle. It tries to find some damage onto the player's top elevator, but I like this by Formal slowing this down. The hill is neutralized right now, and this is a massive fight to try and get.
Who's going to win the
P3.
trades?
And they know where all
They're
these
all
players
trapped.
are. But just because you know they're all in there doesn't mean it's going to be easy kills.
Yep,
They're
2.
all stuck in this elevator, and you have to round this corner to get an angle on them. Looks like they do get
3
picked
dead.
up one by one. Snakebite, the only one left out of elevator, makes his way towards pit.
Okay, we
Eventually
find him
taken out by
too. This is
Renegade.
beautiful.
And look, they were able to fight that combat loop as SSG was stuck in the back of the elevator in the hill. This hill already going towards Optic Gaming. You can see SSG slow this game down
2-1.
and play towards white and blue plat. That's where the hill will move next. But down once again.
Oh, they're going to make him come out. I actually like this play. They're going to make him come out.
Oh, and Optic's choosing to play time. They want to be able to rotate.
Make him come on out, Space Station.
They either have the setup that they want for C plat, or they have the chance to drain this clock a ton. They can say, hey, we're in a position where this next C plat is open, and they could force Space Station to move.
This is smart. Yeah, this is a good play right here.
Before grabbing this hill. Interesting strategic play here.
We might cap it now. We get a first kill. Yep, now we're going to cap it. Try to push him out.
That's the whole white blue plat setup kind of broken. Lucid does pick up a kill, however.
Yeah, they find 2 on it though, but I like the play. I love that play. It's a little bit risky, but executed well. I feel like it outweighs the risk to it.
Setup gets erased. Legend with a perfect flank after the second hill gets capped.
Yeah, Snakebite thought he already did his clearing out there. He's like, all right, there's somebody down here at blue, but you got to think all these players are so slippery and so sneaky. Not going to be a time game, though, Wes.
Camo up, bounce got it.
Optic realized that there's
still 2 minutes
on the clock. Not enough time to fully drain that, so they're going to be grabbing some C-plat
he might die immediately, though.
At least off the rip here.
Big kill on the Bound. Bound had camo. 3 go down
for
Optic Gaming, so immediately SSG break this setup. There is a player hiding back blue. Surely you clear this out. Surely you play for the last guy alive. We are not keeping track of names as well as we should be. If we're not going back blue after Legend, we have spotted him in blue earlier with the death of Snakebite. A massive mistake as Legend able to poke out. He's able to get a kill, and the blue
he's trapped stacks. Beautiful.
Now, and what a devastating mistake for SSG in such an important moment as Optic get back in the hill.
Yeah, what feels like it could have been a free
it's a scrappy one here, though.
On the Legend instead turned into their whole setup getting ripped apart. Space Station, just like you said, not tracking the exact names and exact spawns. And when some things are too good to be true, you have to check your back in Halo.
Game's not over yet, however. There is a player in blue that's hiding in the shroud, actually able to take down Snakebite. Lucid finds a kill. I believe that was Legend, but it bought time for the rest of Optic Gaming to get here.
I thought he was going to get the trade at least. Doesn't find it.
Get interesting time-wise as win conditions start to favor Optic further and further.
Still, they got a cap.
For Optic. Legend first to respawn, of course. Should have good information that they will be stuck in pipes because you have elevator control as well.
Oh, it's a good nade.
Progress on this hill. You need kills right now if you're SSG.
Yeah, off the start of this hill, it made sense that Optic
traded out.
willing to just slay it out. However, now there's only a big
it's a big shot.
There is a chance that if they get control again, that they might just only go for kills. But this hill is too close here for Space Station. I don't think we'll be seeing this hill go to time.
This guy Long Haul is formal.
It's
with
getting
a
weird.
Responsibility to try and kill Snakebite. He's able to do so.
Hold on.
That player double side made that situation
it's getting weird.
Optic able to get a couple of kills. Answered back one by Eco, but it's just Snakebite to come off respawn here. They have to break this hill. You cannot go
now the pressure's on them. Renegade also gets camo and finds a kill. Hold on, boys.
Optic putting the pressure on.
They might have reversed them.
Grab this hill time and see if they can force Space Station to panic and charge. If they get one wipe here from Optic's side, they could get this third hill, which could be an absolute dagger to Space Station Gaming. This could be devastating.
Wait, cap it. Oh my God, hold up. How did the fuck did they just reverse that one? That might be GG, boys.
57 seconds remaining in SSG on the ropes.
That one is
I thought we were about to lose that. They had numbers too.
How exposed this bottom center hill is. Space Station not only have to get
they got to get this. There's 50 seconds.
And they have to get another.
I mean, this should be over.
This one looks to be tough here, Wes.
SSG quietly in the night. They will go Renegade.
All right, this is done. This is done, boys. 4 dead.
31 seconds and ticking for Optic to find themselves advancing through the elimination bracket once again.
Yup.
Look at that, just all his knives connecting.
Do it again.
The Renegade, that's the scary one who's grappling around here on recharge, hitting shock rifle.
Oh, he's just having fun now.
Care in the world.
15 seconds. Optic have no intention of getting in the hill. Space Station desperate for any sign
10
of
seconds.
Oh
my God, he is just adding insult to injury. Renegade.
The shock rifle has found home so consistently for this Optic Gaming team throughout
all right, boys.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and
all right, boys. I'm out of here. I'm